Okay, Mufaso, what's happening? You are with Walt Diddy, and we're going to stand on freedom. Stand on some freedom tonight with some breaking stories, and you have to be wondering what you're talking about, Walt Diddy. Trump-Publicans. Trump-Publicans on the rise, and they're coming in chocolate forms. We're going to talk about that and a whole lot more. Do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Help a channel out. That would be absolutely great. Shout out to DBS. H is in the house. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Thanks for stopping in. Get this work has stopped by. Says peace and blessings. I say the same to you, sir. Peace and blessings to you. Before we get started, we always like to warm the show up with a few stories that you may or may not be aware of. I don't know. Our lead story. Did you know that Las Vegas judge facing ethics violations over hot tub photo, charged for saying black man could run from police? Wow, you just can't make this up, and I did not. I got it right from the source via Yahoo News. Yep, Las Vegas judge saying, hey, black man, take off running from the police. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm a judge. I know these things. Let's get into this and see if we can make any. There we go. There is Sid, judge in the hot tub, and he likes the BBWs. Got him 2 QT pies. One from the chocolate delegation. Maybe she's the one that gave him that advice, but there he is, hot tubbing it up. He seems to be very happy. Look at the smile. Look, Hooters are all on him. Fake hair, and he is living the high life in Vegas. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's see what we can find out about said stupid judge who tells black man, hey, you encounter police, hit the bushes, run. According to the article, a Clark County judge in hot water, no pun intended, for posing in a tub with public defenders facing a new ethics charges after seemingly saying that a defendant who is black came in no money off race unless they're black, who is black had good reason to run from police, documents said. Wow. I would love to have been in said courtroom when hot tub judge said that. In a new filing posted Wednesday, the commissioner alleges that Clark County District Court Judge Erica Badu, not to be confused with Erica Badu. You know, you remember Erica Badu? You want a window seat. So don't confuse, said Judge Erica Badu with Erica Badu. Violated judicial ethics twice, once in 2021 and once in the incident the 8 News now investigates back in 2022. Fancy that. Not only is said judge living it up, there it is. You see him right there with 2 nice size ample women, right? Tibbo Bitties everywhere, including his man Tibbo Bitties, telling black man, hey, run. Now, in 2021, the case commissioner said Badu, once again, do not confuse with Erica Badu, excused a defendant's decision to flee, a.k.a. take off running, from police in a vehicle pursuit on Las Vegas Strip. Ma'am, sir, black sir, white sir, purple, Puerto Rican, and you Haitians, you can't run for the police. If he or she or non-binary cannot catch you, the radio will always, they're going to get you. But this casted a little doubt on the ethics of said judge. There's no reason to run from the police. Clearly, you've got not a black person in the United States of America, because there are absolute reasons to run from police if you're black. I'm telling you, this race game that the left play is amazing, and they get paid off of it. But Judge Badu, once again, if just catching you just coming in on the story, not to be confused with Erica Badu. Judge Badu explained, so just someone who you know has lived in the United States as a black person, that's absolutely an untrue statement that he didn't have any reason to run. Fancy that. Judge said, okay, black man, it is okay. When police pull you over, run. They just show up in your neighborhood, run. If one of them at the gym with you, you're doing some curls, like, damn, that's the police, run. The story goes on to say, you're the one making the decisions not to walk away from cops. You're a black man in America. For 40-some years, yes, I have. And never have I ran from the police and not got caught. I never told you I never ran, but you're going to get caught. And usually when they catch you, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. But this is what said Badu said. Finishing up the story, it reads, you know you don't want to be nowhere where cops are, Badu said. You know you don't want to be nowhere where cops are, because I know I don't. And I'm a middle-aged class black woman. Fancy that. So if you're just coming in, ladies and gentlemen, a Las Vegas judge faces ethics violations over hot tub photo, charged for saying black man could run from police. Remember 2 things before I end this story. Number 1, black man, you better sit your ass down. Don't be running from no police. That's lawyers beat the case. And number 2, check out the hot tub photo. And who has the biggest Tibbo Bitties? Is it said guy in the middle or the 2 ladies in the picture? I'll let you decide. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'm thinking, oh, dude is going to win the big Tibbo Bitty contest. Shout out to you for coming in. Carrie D is in said house. Carrie, I think I got you as a moderator. I really can't tell. I'm in OBS, but thank you for coming by, sweetie. And I'm just warming up the show. Warming up said show. Heading back to News Lane. We're going to stick with the color, people. If you're just coming in and you're wondering, and you should be wondering, what you talking about, Walt Diddy? Right now, we're going to talk about this black guy, the mayor of Birmingham, Alabama. After then, we're going to talk about some Donnie J. Then we're going to talk about Donnie J. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering, how can it get worse for the black African-American community? Mayors like this. Mayor of Birmingham advises black athletes to avoid Alabama colleges if anti-diversity, equity, inclusion bill passes. That seems obvious right there. If you do not know the vanilla delegation at Watch, he kind of looks like a Tank. Tank was an R&B singer. Maybe I deserve. That's another video. I'm not going to make it because I do not sing. But there is said chocolate guy right there. Let's see what we can find out about this fella. Randall Woodfine. Never trust an African-American black man named Randall Woodfine. The mayor of Birmingham, Alabama, said on social media that if lawmakers passed a bill barring diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in the state's public schools and university, he would encourage parents of minority, which is code for Negroes, blacks, chocolates, to select colleges in states where diversity and inclusion are prioritized. Here's the first thing that we need to think about. Chocolate person, whether you're a chocolate male, female, woman, man, non-binary, whatever, it does not matter. Where can you not go in this country? What can you not do? From Barack Obama to presidents of the Federal Reserve, to the Supreme Court, to Beyonce, to Jay-Z, to even ragged-ass people like R. Kelly, we've done it all. What do you want? From Tuskegee Airmen to Clarissa Shields fighting men boxers. What the hell else do you want? Who is diversity and inclusion for? Aha, you guessed it. It would be those that have a rainbow flag. Sir, you telling me sister girl that play volleyball, she's a superstar at the University of Alabama, ain't already included? You telling me all of y'all like to holler, roll tide? Look at all them damn Negroes on the football team. They seem to be included. It seems to me that LeBron James is included. We got Killer Mike, who get Grammys and is the political spokespeople for the Hood America. He is included. Charlemagne the God got an exclusive interview with then Vice President Joe Biden. If Joe happened to remember that, he probably don't. That said, seems like we're included. Sorry for the rant. Moving on in the story, let's see what Woodruff has to say. Oh, Woodfin. Oh, God. Never trust a black person named Woodfin. Woodfin was reacting to the state Senate approval this week of a bill that would also bar public schools from affirming a divisive concept, such as teaching that slavery and racism are aligned with the founding principles of the United States, and that fault, blame, or bias should be assigned to members of race, color, religion, sex, ethnicity, or national origin. Damn, dog. I'm the bias of race, colors. Moving right along, let's see what else. Said Negro wants to ruin black people that's trying to work and not be bothered with any of this. The bill would require a House vote before the law can be signed into law by said governor. We're going to wrap this up real quick. If you did not know, Alabama is the Dirty South. What you really know about the Dirty South? Go to Alabama, which is nearly 27% chocolate black, African-American. College football is a big business. Auburn, Alabama, as I mentioned, where I know I don't care how, sir, Mr. Randall, sir. I don't care how liberal she is. If Sabrina, son, man, get an opportunity to go roll tide with Alabama, she don't give a damn about politics at that point in time. Sir, Mr. Alabama mayor from Birmingham. If Cleotis, and Cleotis is a black man, his son, Devontae, shoot jumpers with his damn eyes closed in the rain, and he get a full ride to Auburn, guess what? He going, I don't give a damn if Donald Trump, which he can't stand probably, is the chancellor, he going out. I digress. Moving right along, we're going to wrap this story up because we need to see from the other side. We heard from said leftist Negro. Let's hear from some people with some sense. Now, this is the rebuttal. You see, but proponents of the bill called DEI and Woodfine racist, among many other disparaging remarks. I would prefer to call him a coon, but that's another video, and they don't want me to do that on YouTube. Here's what you need to know. This is one of the replies to the tweet. You need to be worried more about the violence and shooting in your city. Try fixing that instead of race hustling. One Facebook commenter posted. That is a great point. That's a great point. It seems that our chocolate leaders are quick to come out and point the finger at you, vanilla delegation. We forget that you exist, Hispanic and Latino delegation, and the Asian delegation flies under the radar. That's it. This commenter on Facebook said, hey, listen, homeboy, can you fix said shooting and violence in your city instead of race hustling? Let me answer that question. No, because race hustling is easier and it can bring more money to the bank account. Another wrote, DEI is a sham political ploy meant to divide. Absolutely. Sir, give yourself a 100. Or ma'am, non-binary, it does not matter. Write your first name, your last name, and pen, pencil, crayon, magic marker, it does not matter. 100%, 100. Right. It's meant to divide. Is what it is. So if you're just coming in, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember these two things before I go. Number one, the mayor of Birmingham is full of shit. He is a race hustler. If you can get in the race hustling business as a black man, woman, it does not matter. On the left, you are in there like swimwear. And number two, I don't care if LaQuisha can't stand Republicans, Donald Trump, the ghost of Ronald Reagan. If her son got an opportunity to go roll tide and play with Alabama, he going. That's just the way it is. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. We are just warming up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what the crowd is telling me. No, thank you, Carrie. I really appreciate you being here. You are absolutely the sweetest. Shout out to nephew Ruben. Zuma Duma is in the house. Say, what's up, everybody? We say, what's up to you, kind sir? Carrie said something about Birmingham. What did you say about said Birmingham? Crackhead logic. I'm going to use that. Crackhead logic coined by Carrie D on this show. Here we go. That's what I want to read. Carrie says Birmingham is overrun with water-carrying handkerchief, and absolutely. They know not what they do. They know not what they do, ladies and gentlemen. Top story. It's time to talk about Donnie J. The rest of this show is dedicated to Donnie J. And if you're wondering, what you talking about, Walt Diddy? Trump-Publicans. I happen to be one. What is a Trump-Publican? We're going to talk about that. I gave you a little bit of the news, but it is starting to sweep the nation, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get too deep in the weeds on what a Trump-Publican is, let's clear up some things that I see in Black YouTube. A lot of you jump out the window really quick with your anti-Trumpism. Now, we know last week, Trump, $83 million, how many ever, defamation suit came out against him. You made videos. Gonna have to pay this money. Gonna have to do this. Well, I'm going to explain to you just in this video why Trump is not going to pay anything. He's not going to lose anything. And said this is just a absolute nothing burger, and it's called a law. From the AP, and this story dropped today. Trump's lawyers seek to suspend $83 million defamation verdict, citing strong probability it won't stand. Here's what you need to know about civil cases. And when you got Trump backing and Trump money, or even Biden money and Biden backing. Check this out. It's called the power of appeal. You are suing and trying to lock up a former sitting president for things that he did or did not do as former sitting president, which is always going to end up going to said Supreme Court. Okay, you got your win in district court. You got your win in state Supreme Court. You got a win, Mr. Liberal, in circuit courts, the federal courts. It's going to continue to work its way all the way up to SCOTUS, and then we'll get into the book. It's called the Constitution, and that's what they're going to rule upon. Let's take a look at this and see if we can make any sense of it so I can help you, chocolate people, Trump racist, you crazy blue-haired liberals, Oh, he's going to have to pay this money. He's never paying no money. From New York, Donald Trump's lawyers asked a New York judge Friday, which was yesterday, to suspend an $83 million defamation verdict against the former president, saying that there was a strong probability that it would be reduced on appeal, if not eliminated. These judges know this. They're getting their claim to fame, soaking up the sun, you making videos, people that we didn't know, you're making them relevant, all for nothing because we forget about the layers of the law that Donnie J and his team seem to know very, very, very well. The lawyers made the request in a Manhattan federal court. Remember, Manhattan federal court. Federal. So we just went above the state, not state judge. Right. A local police officer and a federal agent. Whoa, there's different levels of power. Let me help you now. The lawyers made the request in Manhattan federal court, where a civil jury in late January awarded the Some Advice columnist E. Jane Carroll, who was on her last bit of oxygen, after a 5-day trial that focused on damages. A judge ordered the jury to accept the findings of another jury that last year concluded that Trump actually abused Carroll in 1996. 1996, I was 2 years out of high school. That is another video. And defamed her in 2022, allegedly. And this is where it heats up just a little bit. The second jury focused on statements Donnie J made in 2019 as president of the United States with presidential protections. It's gonna go. As soon as it go to SCOTUS, it's going to get thrown away. The people on the left know it'd be something to stick against the wall, and hopefully it works as a talking point or a political weapon. You cannot sue a sitting president. Sorry. It's called immunity. If that was the case, 360 million people were trying to sue, or half the nation is trying to sue a president they don't like. Come on. I was sleeping in civics class, and I know these things. In the filing Friday, Trump's lawyer wrote that the judge, Lewis A. Kaplan, never trust anybody named Lewis A. Kaplan, should suspend the judgment he issued on February the 8th until a month. He wanted to suspend it for a month going into March. Now, this is where it gets a little funky. The lawyer said the $65 million punitive award, atop $18 million in compensatory damages, was plainly excessive because it violates the Constitution and a federal common law. That's where all you content creators moved a little bit too fast, didn't you? We have common law and there's civil law. So we're in a land of money right now, not criminality, and none of the criminal charges are going to stick or win either. I'll explain that later on. This is where it ends up in SCOTUS and she gets nothing. The lawyer said the $65 million punitive award plus the $18 million is plainly excessive because it violates the Constitution and federal common law. I know you Democrats don't like the Constitution. I'm sorry. I know you black. The Constitution wasn't written for black people. Remix. There's been a remix. That's it. Let's continue just a bit more to show you why my man, all he do is win. Here is the biggest part of this. There is a strong probability that the disposition of post-trial motions will subsequently reduce, if not eliminate, the amount of the judgment they said. Trump did not attend a trial last May when a Manhattan court awarded old girl some money. So what are you saying, Walt Diddy? Why is Trump never, and I mean never, ever, ever, going to pay $1 to any of these civil claims? Because he is smart. Do you actually think Donald Trump has any money? No, it's in a trust. Before you can be president of the United States, all your business and stuff go into a trust. Did you guys not know this? How the hell do I know it? Donald Trump, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Jay-Z, Oprah. They ain't got no damn money. They have trust. You know why Michael Jackson dead and richer than most people? Family trust. There's a Jackson trust. Break through that trust and get their money. Have you not heard the story of JFK and the cat? Look it up. Donald Trump and all his family wealth is in trust. 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 You're not going to break the wall to get to the money. The media will never come out and tell you that because they won't have these stories anymore. Try suing someone's trust. It's almost like he's a walking LLC as a human being. You want the truth? You think y'all suing the man and all his company? No. Donnie J makes his billions and millions off his name. I'm sorry. Let me look at you full screen. Mr. Democrat, have a seat. I'm sorry. Sir. Mr. Roland Martin type angry black man and YouTube black woman. I'm sorry. He's never going to pay any money. Donald Trump, net worth is probably $10, but his trust is worth billions. That's how the big boys play games. I'm sorry. Please Google before you can be president of the United States. Let's say you own millions and millions. No, it goes to a trust. Sorry. Remember these two things before I end the story. Number one, Donald Trump, all he does is win. He's going to laugh at this woman, as I just did. And number two, Donald Trump's money is in a damn trust. You're not going to get it. Sorry. God, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Let's see who just came in the house. I knew my tooth was nagging for a minute. Chocolate Bunny is in the house. She says, they hiding you from me, Walt. I had to search. Really? I changed the name. I've been playing a game with the algorithm, and I'm slowly winning. Sweet thing. You stay with me. When I move into the big studio this summer, I'm going to have the silver play button. I'm going to get to 100,000. I feel it. I really feel it. Thank you. You are so sweet. You're so sweet. Carrie, you are sweeter. Shout out to Newbie. You're in the right place. Newbie says he's not sitting president. He was in 2019. Newbie. I tell you what, you watch the replay because I'm recording this and I'm going to put sound effects. I'm going to add you, Newbie. Thank me later. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing on. You wondering what you talking about, Walt Diddy? Donnie J and Trump-Publicans. Trump-Publicans are slowly taking over, ladies and gentlemen. You can be mad at me. I do not care. We were just talking about Walt Diddy. E. Jane Carroll sued on $100 million. Trump getting sued. Guess what? All Donald Trump does is win. All he does is win. This is from Economy magazine, something that I recommend that we all read about, and you see it. Trump's Truth Social nears Wall Street listing that could yield millions. Let's see if we can get into that. There he is, making America great again. Great when you ladies could take girl trips. Great when the price of ground beef was manageable. I mean, you wouldn't mind when little Johnny didn't finish that burger. Now you're watching him like you're going to finish that. Do you know how much it costs? There it is, if you're wondering. Let's get right into this story, and we're going to talk about what Trump-Republicans are. Former President Donald Trump's media company, which operates his Truth Social site, has received approval for the merger with a purpose acquisition company called Digital World Acquisitions. I know what you're wondering. What the hell that had to do with anything, Walt Diddy? Give me a minute. The story takes time. I didn't write the story. We'd be already in it right now. Let's see how much can Donnie J make off said story, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, Donald J. Trump Social. We are immensely proud of the strides we've taken towards advancing the business combination. So this digital company, Donald Trump, Truth Social, coming together. There it is right there. Walt Diddy on Truth Social, and my account is blowing up. Shout out to the vanilla delegation. You chocolates, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for not supporting me. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take it wherever it comes from. Green people like the green woman on that episode of Star Trek. Hell, I'll take her. Hit the like button, babe. Moving right along. How much money could... Oh, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit A. Should the merger go through, and I'm sure it will, Trump would hold more than 78 million shares, which would be worth nearly $4 billion. I'm going to read that again just to piss you Democrats off. Say what, you a liberal, progressive? It doesn't matter. I'm going to piss you off too. Should the merger go through, and it will, Trump would hold more than 78 million shares, which would be worth nearly $4 billion at current prices. So let's say, Miss Liberal, say what, non-binary? Okay, Miss non-binary liberal. If he do have to pay $83 million, that is a small chunk of change when you just made a $4 billion payday. Do you not understand the more you persecuting Trump, the more money he make? This man has taken Truth Social. Go over to Truth Social. It is bumping, and the chocolate delegation is there too. How do I know? You'll find me, Walt Diddy. The acquisition from this digital media company that wants to compete with Twitter, aka X. Donald J. Trump has 78 million shares of the company worth $4 billion. He's not a billionaire. I guess he's going to fix that. Truth Social. Have you ever heard of it? I know I have. Did you know Donald Trump, $4 billion? That's good business. That is great business there. So remember these two things before we go to the next story. Number one, Carol? Miss Carol, eat your heart out. You just sued this man for $83 million and won, and then he gonna flip his damn company for $4 billion. And number two, I'm sure this pisses off the left, and I hope it do. Ladies and gentlemen. I cannot tell you how much I hope it does. This is another one. Staying in the realm of piss off lefty chocolate uppity black folks. From the Associated Press, Trump says his criminal indictments boosted his appeal to black voters. It was hard for me to read that without laughing. From the AP, Trump says his criminal indictments boosted his appeal to black voters. Now let's read this the correct way. From the AP, Trump says his criminal indictments boosted his appeal in the hood. Hood ninjas can feel him. There is an organization called Niggas for Trump. I have seen Hood for Trump. You go to the local barbershop in your community, oh, don't go in there, sister girl. You drop off a little damn man, and you keep trucking unless you want to hear about Trump. Trump know the hood. There he is, Donnie J, telling him same thing he say all the time. Let's make America great again. When was America great? Hell, before Joe Biden got there. Former President Donald Trump claimed Friday that his 4 criminal indictments. Damn. Listen, your favorite rapper don't have 4 criminal indictments right now, unless you Young Thug. Black people, come on in here. Does your favorite rapper, does your favorite gang-banging dope dealer got 4 indictments? Trump for the hood, baby. Former President Trump claimed Friday that his 4 criminal indictments have boosted his support among black Americans because they see him as a victim of discrimination. Facts. I don't know why they hate you so much, man. I've never known anybody in the history of this world to be hated so much. I'm serious. The Philistines, the Pharisees love Jesus more than you liberals do Donnie J. I'm serious. I've never seen nothing like this. Moving right along in the story. Trump argues that he's the victim of political persecution, even though there's no evidence. What the hell? Who's writing this? See, look up there. There go Mac Brown, who's writing this article, which is an uppity liberal Negro. You put him in position to talk about race, which he don't know anything about race because he never been around black people. That's another video. Says no evidence President Joe Biden or White House official influenced the filing of 91 felony charges. Who? How the hell? How the hell does this man have 91 felony charges? Can you think of 91 felonies? Are they even 91 felonies on the damn books? How many? I cannot think of 91 individually different crimes. In the whole damn existence of Law and Order, and that's SUV, and the other one, whichever one name of it is, Special Victims Unit. Shout out to my man Super Sly for the $4 super chat, my man. In the history of Law and Order, The Hood, your favorite damn. I have watched movies like Blow. Johnny Depp, this motherfucker was moving pounds of cocaine and didn't get 91 felony charges. There's not 91 different felonies you can name. The smartest person you know couldn't name 10. Once you get past deletion, taking the nasty from some woman, robbery, selling some drugs, trafficking, kidnapping, hell, it's getting hard. 91 felonies. 91 felonies. Hot damn, you can't make this shit up. This is a quote from the president. I got indicted for nothing. For something that is nothing. Trump told the black tie event, the black conservatives in South Carolina, ahead of Saturday's Republican primary, which he won handily. He beat Nikki Haley by almost 30 damn points. So if you're just coming in, this is what we're finding out, ladies and gentlemen. That Trump says his criminal indictments boosted his appeal in the black neighborhood. I agree, because the average black neighborhood liked the most low-down, criminal, thuggish, non-productive mother hubble we can find. But this time, we found a politician that's getting treated just like, I don't know why they identified. Let me be honest with you. I'm stuck right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am stuck. Why in the hell I like Donnie J. I'm gonna explain that in just a minute, but check this out. This is really nothing for us to be proud of as black people. Trump says his criminal indictments boosted his appeal to black voters. Now, that's a good thing. Black people getting exposed to Donnie J. But charging a man with 91 felonies, and we cannot even think of 10 together. There's no damn way that you have to get a pencil, a pen, and a damn dictionary to come up with 10 felonies. It's hard for the feds to do. Racketeering, bank robbery. It's going to get hard after about 15. 20 if you're good. If you can name 50 different felonies, you can't name 50 damn felonies. You can't. So remember these two things before we move on. Number one, the damn hood is this place. It's a different country. Vanilla delegation, I know. Y'all see it as you driving by, like telling your kids the right thing. Max, you don't want to live there. I like it over there. We play about Max, you don't want to live there. Max, you don't want to live there. And number two, for some crazy ass reason, Donald J. Trump has 91 felonies. And black people love him. Black people love him. You can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. Let's get into the chat real quick, man.
On the eve of the primary here in Columbia, the Black Conservative Federation held.
I got a little excited. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat right now. I appreciate it. We're just warming up. I don't know how your weather is in North Carolina, but there's been a shift. I don't know what it is. We're getting like what we called in California, sly Santa Ana winds. Man, the winds are crazy here. It makes no sense to me. And as you can see, Walt Diddy getting jacked again. I've been in the gym. So figured it was time to come back. Kerry says, everything they're doing to Trump is unconstitutional. Absolutely. And Kerry, where are we going with that avatar? I miss good-looking Gary. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad avatar, but you so cute. I don't know what's bringing. It is what it is. Zoomer says trust and ironclad assets. Absolutely. Gary says Trump has so much in common with the black folks. There's some Negro in him. That's one of the things I like about Donny J. He's like the Ric Flair of politics. Shut your mouth, you dusty road liberals. You can't beat. Listen, Donald Trump moved like Ric Flair. He's styling and profiling, pissing and shitting on gold toilets, fixing America, calling things what it is, cool with black people like Ric Flair. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. I'm not with it. Shout out to Kelly Brown. Kelly Brown says, insane and unfit. Absolutely. I think big up to my homie Sly for the super chat. I'm about to get into the thing. Mark Smith says, we've been lied to way too many times by the Democrat Party. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't do anything with them. Sly, listen. Sly, before I get too far back into the show. Now, y'all know I've been to Thailand, was all over there for 9 months. Yes and no. Your show, yes and no. I may need to come clear it up for the expats like myself. And you go to my Hostile Traveler channel, you see I was traveling, yes and no. 98% of them cats is over there buying. Dragon. That's an inside thing for me and Sly. Shout out to you, Mark Smith. Let's move right along. This is what you came for, ladies and gentlemen. What is, if you're wondering what you talking about, Walt Diddy, what is a Trump-Publican? I'm a Trump-Publican. I'm not going to tell you, listen, the Democrats are criminals. The Republicans are cowards. Listen to me real close, and let me lay this out to you real fast. In today's politics, Democrats are criminals. In a lot of ways, they are very, very vicious. Their whole motivation is to run the social issues. They're running money out the back door, funding. I've never seen them so warmongering in my life. And they have submitted power to the technocrats. The Republicans are cowards, and they are still beholden to the military-industrial complex. Donny J is an outsider. As I mentioned, he's like a Ric Flair. If you grew up on WCW wrestling, old WWF, Ric Flair know how to stimulate the crowd. I've never heard of anybody, black, white, purple, red. Ric Flair is just cool. He cool. Donald J. Trump is like Arthur Fonzarelli from Happy Days. Even Black Sticks that was on Happy Days. Everybody love the Fonz. White people love the Fonz. Black people love the Fonz. Donald Trump is like Michael McDonald from Doobie Brothers. If you grew up like I did until you seen Michael McDonald, you saw that damn black dude. He was just that damn cool. Donald Trump is like Robin Thicke, Justin Timberlake. You got to feel where I'm going with this. Just think about it. Justin Timberlake know how to, come talk to pop culture, and he know his way around Negroes. Blacks. Robin Thicke, whose daddy was Alan Thicke from Growing Pains, and just so happened his daddy wrote, well, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. So he had soul. What I'm telling you is Donald Trump is the kind of white guy, y'all want to, ain't no racists in the man. No. He equally don't like white people, black people, and certain Hispanic all the same. It does not mix words. So what I'm trying to tell you is, what is a Trump-Publican? A Trump-Publican is somebody like me that knows Democrats are criminals. Republicans are absolute cowards. They're not going to do anything but talk a big game. And Donny J is there to shake ish up. Now, this is my theory. What you're going to find here, ladies and gentlemen,
on the eve of the primary here in...
What you're going to find here, ladies and gentlemen, is black men predominantly are going to sneak in to the voting booth, and they're going to pull that lever for Donny J. Oh, don't you get it twisted, chocolate sister. He's going to sit there and talk about Donald Trump racist. He don't believe that. No. I'm gonna tell you why he don't believe it. He looks at his chick stub. He look at his house note. He looking at his child support. He looking at insurance. Right? He looking at how much it costs to keep your ass up. And he's saying, whoa. This is cheaper under Donald J. I have more money under Donald J. Right? So, a Trump-Publican is someone that just rocking with Donald J. You know, we'll worry about the next 4 or 5 years from now when it comes. But for right now, we rock with Donnie J. Why? Because he is Ric Flair. He Justin Timberlake. He Michael McDonald. He Arthur Fonzarelli. You understand? He is the white guy that like, okay, I dig you black people. I understand you. Hell, I've been rolling with Mike Tyson. Al Sharpton, all of them used to come get money from me. They love me then. Tupac wanted to be me. Snoop Doggy Dogg. I don't smoke weed, but I fronted him some cash. That kind of thing. So what we're about to hear from right now is black Republicans in South Carolina. And before you get too excited, I know, Mrs. Non-Binary, Democrat, Progressive, Liberal, these regular Negroes, no, these are not uppity Democrats. These is regular, hard-working black Americans. Let's hear from them.
Columbia, the Black Conservative Federation held their annual honors gala, where Trump made his plea to the community.
If you want strong borders, safe neighborhoods, rising wages, good jobs, great education, and the return of the American dream, then congratulations, you are a Republican. It's pretty simple. Joe Biden and the radical left have abandoned everything black Americans care about. They've really let you down. Look, we all understand it. They've thrown black Americans overboard, and it's been not a pretty thing to watch. You take a look at some of these inner cities, but I and the Republican Party will fight for the black community like you have never had anybody fight for you before.
Fox and Friends co-host Lawrence Jones was there talking to attendees as well as the President of the United States, and he joins us now. What's up, man?
Hey, good morning, family. So I've been talking about it for a while.
There we go. First bit of information. Donnie J. Arthur Fonzarelli. The Michael McDonald, Justin Timberlake, Ric Flair of politics. So listen, I'm going to fight for you, black people, once again, just like I did when I was in office. You go to Johnson C. Smith, South Carolina State, Grambling. Oh, Dion, you got some of the money when you was at Jackson State, right? HBCUs, love getting that check. I hadn't seen Joe had you in the Oval Office. BLM, where you at? I guess they'll need you this summer sometimes because Joe has not. What we're going to go to next is the actual black people that's at the gala. Wish I could get an invitation. If you want to help me, I'm about to start a GoFundMe. I'm going to follow the president. I'm going to go to these events and see how I am treated. That's it. Let's hear from the black who has, and we can tell by his hairstyle that he's, he knows his way around the hood.
You need someone to go into the community that's electric. You can't have the stale, typical Republican Party.
Don't send Mitch McConnell.
You can't send him. You're not going to win black voters that way. There's this new wave of people, and they call themselves Trump-Publicans. You know, they're not typical Republicans, but they like his style, they like his tenor, they like the economy, and they like what he's going to do on the border. I had the opportunity to talk with some black Republicans yesterday. They're going to vote for Donald Trump. This is what they have to say. Watch.
Now, what this crispy-haired brother right there just told you is a more detailed definition of what a Trump-Publican is. And that's what you see in the rise of the angry people in Chicago, the angry chocolate people in NYC, us down here in the dirty South. California? Probably not. Shout out to Cali, Moreno Valley, I miss you. But well, y'all wait for Gavin Newsom. That's another video. What we're going to do now, we're going to listen to some of these chocolate people. Give me just a minute to cue things up. Give me just a minute to cue things up to the right mark, because what I did, the closed caption was on. I said, I don't want no closed caption. Let's see if we can find it right now.
Report around black voters going to Donald Republicans yesterday. They're going to vote for Donald Trump. It's been of the year. Looks like there is a massive support around black voters going to Donald Trump. Why is that?
The black community wants a leader who has the energy to actually go to bat for the issues that they want to fight for. And we see that in Donald Trump. We don't necessarily see that from Joe Biden. President Donald Trump is visible. He's taking challenging questions, and the people feel like if he's reelected that he'll have the energy, he'll have the charisma to get up and go and fight for the issues.
What do you think is going to be the number one issue that could drive?
As we can notice, that chocolate brother right there is dressed sharp, and he looked like he knows his way around the football. Let's play this with no sound just to make sure my eyes did not mess me up. But this Negro right there, that brother, the short, oh, yes, sir. He looks like he scored some touchdowns in his time. He even got muscles in his head. There he is right there. Look at him, talking like a real brother. Like, listen, Donald Trump for the hood. Got 91 felonies, like Arthur Fonzarelli. He got Ric Flair in him. Black people like him. Let's continue.
Questions, and the people feel like if he's reelected that he'll have the energy, he'll have the charisma to get up and go and fight for the issues.
What do you think is going to be the number one issue that could drive black folks to the polls?
Well, it has to be the economy. I think everyone is suffering right now.
Economy. Yeah. You can't fool what happens at the grocery store.
We have a lot of people in the room today from Chicago. We have people from New York, and we have also have people that are in Texas, from where you're from, that are tired of what we're seeing with the migrant issue.
Joe Biden's policies are putting, illegal immigrants ahead of the urban voters, of the black community here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, could we agree that these regular black people? Oh, regular boomer black woman right there. Let's go all the way back to one that look kind of remind you of Esther Rowe. Let's go back. Wait a minute. Listen one more time. These are not talk to you nose, so don't give me that. These are regular black people. Let's see what we got to say.
Like if he's reelected that he'll have the energy, he'll have the charisma to get up and go and fight for the issues.
What do you think is going to be the number one issue that could drive black folks to the polls?
Well, it has to be the economy. I think everyone is suffering right now.
Economy. Yeah. You can't fool what happens at the grocery store.
We have a lot.
That look like a regular brother to me. That look like this is what's getting scary to you on the left. It must. That is a regular. Listen, he went to that gala, and I think it was in Greenville. Greenville is a happening spot, not far from ATL, Augusta. Guess what? He going to the club tonight in the same suit. He going from the gala to Club 112, whatever Players dwell. Look at that brother right there. That brother, you see him at the barbershop. That's the brother right there. Never had a job. We call him Ray Ray. He started off in school selling candy bars. Now he's selling properties. Guess what? He's not a damn realtor. Just a hustler. Just a hustler. That is regular people.
A lot of people in the room today from Chicago. We have people from New York, and we have also have people that are in Texas, from where you're from, that are tired of what we're seeing with the migrant issue.
Joe Biden's policies are.
As we can just see on this brother right here, that is a nice haircut. He got like a razor blade shape up. Ain't no rug with no clippers.
Of what we're seeing with the migrant issue.
Joe Biden's policies are putting, illegal immigrants ahead of the urban voters, of the black community here.
So it looks like there's a shift amongst black folks, and it looks like more and more are going for the Republican Party. Why now?
I think the Biden administration has really, in the last 4 years, I was just having a conversation at the table, it's like the whole house is in shambles.
I think most black people are trying to look for something different. And a lot of us are waking up, especially black men, and we're waking up to what the Democrat Party has been doing to us for so many years.
You can see what Biden is doing right now.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. That, once again, that is a regular schmegular brother that look like he done played some kind of sport. He look like a track guy. Fresh and clean. Look at him, fresh and clean as he want to be. Say, listen here, especially black men, pay attention.
Biden is doing right now, making promises, but in reality, nothing is changing. We've been hearing hope and change for a long time now, and there hasn't been a real hope and change at the ground level.
President Trump is the only person that can get the job done.
He's in the communities. He's actually putting forth an effort to capture the black vote. He's putting forth an effort to fight for the issues that we've been pushing for decades.
Black people just need to come and realize that the Republican Party is not the enemy. And really just pay attention to what's going on, the pure facts of what's going on right now with this administration. It is time to really just open your eyes, and the Republican Party is not the enemy. It's good on this side of the fence.
Ma'am, I like to be on said side of the fence. I can see myself at that gala, one of them older women gonna brush up on me and everything gonna be, anyway, that's another video. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, right there in your face. Trump-Publicans. That's what I'd say, not a moniker, but that's going to be the shield that African Americans get to hide behind in this vote, is being a Trump-Publican. I ain't no Republican, but I'm tired of Biden. I don't really vote for Republicans, but things was better under Trump. You hearing it. You are hearing it right and left, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for it. I'm predicting right now that Donald J. Trump will carry 30% of the black African-American, chocolate vote this year. Like it, dislike it. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but you can remember these two things before I go from this story. Number one, a Trump-Publican is someone like myself that rolls with Donnie J because we know, one, that the Democrats are criminals. Number two, the Republicans are cowards. And number three, Donald Trump is the Ric Flair of politics. He is the Justin Timberlake. He is the Michael McDonald. He is that only candidate that, like, I understand you black people and y'all cool. And number two, if you do not stand on freedom, tyranny gonna stand on you. I promise you that. I promise you that. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, the show is yours. We're gonna go to the chat, see what y'all talking about. Is what it is. That was my theory. That is what I was thinking. I shared it. Mark Smith says, the policies Trump ran on and implemented is what I will be voting. Absolutely. I could care less about what he thinks and how he talks to people. He's not said anything to me. Kerry says, I'm tapping into my dark side. I feel you. The Jedi are evil. The Jedi are evil. And when Darth Sidious and Lord Vader is on the throne, there's peace in the galaxies. The 3 old foes is happy. The gamblers, the politicians, there's really peace. Till those evil rebels come mess everything up. Shout out to you. I appreciate the subscription, my man. Appreciate it. Mark says, the human race, united we stand, divided we fall. We're tighter than pantyhose, 2 sizes small. Picked it up from JJ, Papo, Cool Breeze, and Head from Good Times. Been wanting to say that. Thank you for allowing me to get it out. Double M, the #1 member of this channel. Appreciate you, brother, for coming through. Double M says, thought I heard Ty Smith on there. Could have been. Could have been. Shout out to my fellow Carolinian, too. Carolina in the house. Trump-Publican. That's what I am. You a Republican. Sir, ma'am. You too, Miss Non-Binary. I'm a damn Trump-Publican. Proud of it. Mark says, anybody know about Biden's track record for the last 50 years? He has made very bad comments about fellow brothers. He don't like blacks. Listen, you talk to you blue in your face and then wake up again and cough. Joe Biden has nothing. Listen, corn pop don't exist. There's no damn corn pop. The only corn pops you gonna get is at the store. And they used to be a good cereal too. Too sweet, but God almighty, they were good. If you want some corn pops, you better go buy them from the grocery store. Donald Trump gonna win, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I know it hurts your feelings. Hurts your feelings. Let me tell you this. I normally don't do this, but I feel another rant coming. Hold on. Sir, shut your mouth, man. Let me give you 5 reasons. 5 reasons black men are going to vote for Donald Trump in record numbers. And I'm going to start with number 5, and I'm going to end in number 1. Number 5, damn broke. Broke. Got no damn money. Family's falling apart. What else, you know. Number 4, Joe Biden does not know he's alive, let alone is he qualified and bona fide to be president again. Number 3, Kamala Harris ain't black. Kamala Harris ain't black, so therefore she's not going to be able to go around to say black neighborhoods talking about I'm black. If she was, her name would be Kamala instead of Kamala. Number 2. Number 2 is the economy, stupid. We have a sick economy thanks to Joe Biden. He done gave money away to Zelensky, to whoever they wanted, to Corn Pop, all his homeboys in Delaware. The economy is in shambles. And the number one reason that black men are going to overwhelmingly vote for Donald Trump is, what the hell else you got to lose? To take a line from Trump, what else? You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. You are better off electing me president to reelect Joe Biden. At least you can hold me accountable and I can answer a damn question coherently sometimes. Remember these 2 things before I go. Number 1, black Republicans. Number 1, the new Trump-Publicans are black men. And number 2, the black community is going to vote for Donald J. Trump at a record 30%, or I'm never coming back to YouTube. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. Hope everybody is good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a warm-up stream. We rebranded the show. Sometimes I fall away. This is what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see some of my latest videos, I've been sending them out stealth. There's a button that I can click where it would go straight to my subscribers. Now, last month, I had an increase of 500 subscribers. I had a video, maybe about a 50, 60,000 views on it with about 2,000 likes. I'm trying to grow the channel. So therefore, check my community tab if he's like, where's Walt Diddy at? And I'm going to do more lives. But I've really been concentrating and just put my content out there to a general audience, and it has worked. It has gotten me out of Blackistan. Meaning I was caught up in the algorithm with men that like to hear men complain about women, dating, relationships. I don't care if none of y'all date again. Hell, I'm not dating right now. What the hell, what you want me to do? What you want to do? Your wife left you? Sir, get some counseling. Ma'am, he won't pay the child support. I don't know what to tell you. I can't pay it. So, therefore, I have made some adjustments. That's why you don't see a lot of my content. But if you hit that like button, that's going to help me out when you see me live, stop through, because I have some good, cool shit to say sometime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AM1. It's lifestyle channel, which I check out. As you can see, we stay physically fit over here in our 40s. And if you want to collab, AM1, I got 5 channels. This is the one I really promote, but I had the Hostile Traveler, my travel channel, and I'd have my own like little lifestyle channel. I'm going to shoot you a comment, AM1. We should do lives together because they're about the same. We can grow. Plus, I just, chop it up with you, us in our 40s. It is very, very important. If anybody's working on lifestyle, mental health, go subscribe to AM1's channel. He's doing something good because he easily could have rode the SBE, as we call it, shame, blame, and express to infamy. Seriously, to infamy. But that's what it is. A Trump-Publican is someone like myself. I don't really care for the Democrat or Republican Party, but I like Donnie J. He reminds me of Ric Flair. Yeah, he is a Justin Timberlake. He is Arthur Fonzarelli, just cool white guys that get it. I get that a lot. The vanilla congregation and delegation will tell me, you just get it, Walt Diddy. I know what that means. They're like, damn, you a black guy. I like your politics. You cool, dude. Same thing way I feel about Donnie J. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I have 5 videos that I'm dusting off on that channel. But yeah, it's a totally different look, totally away from this is what I'm going to do, some politics and maybe some entertainment news here and there. But the workout channel, I'm blowing it off. But it's a tough business. At my age, in my 40s, late 40s, it's hard enough, AM1, for me to get in there and do my work, let alone having to get all those camera angles. If I had an assistant, I probably could do more. But the daggone workout videos is kind of rigged. Ladies are gonna win that. Ladies are gonna win that. Oh, I'm gonna have to do anyway. It's all to do with nothing. But thank y'all all for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna pull up a little short today. Going forward, my shows are gonna be 2 hours in length. I want to go from like 7 to 9-ish. I'm gonna pull up short because I need to make some intros and outros and work on a little bit more set design and things that I'm doing here on the channel. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As I mentioned, I hope you enjoy the show. I promise you these 2 things before I go. Number 1, I will have a silver play button off the strength of this channel. Number 2, y'all better start standing on freedom or tyranny gonna stand on your ass. You're gonna be having this ni hao. I'm telling you. So think about that. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hope everyone has a great, great day. Until tomorrow. Well, who is this? What's up, Cindy? See, Cindy is a day one when I was really breaking their necks in politics, where I would have 400 or 500 people in here, and it's gonna happen again, Cindy. Come back around. It's politics season. They're letting me talk ish about Joe Biden, so therefore I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it as I support Donald Trump, who is the Ric Flair of politics. I think we all can agree with that. You know, Ric Flair is Donald Trump, not the Ric Flair of politics. Woo! Nature boy. Love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Listen, everybody have a great, great night. Pulling up just short tonight. Tomorrow will be a 2-hour show, and each night will be 2-hour shows with different segments. I need to break down some videos, do some editing, and make me some intros. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Have a great, great night. And until the next time, Walt Diddy is gone.